Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a clicker game in App Inventor. So first things first, after you make a project, you're going to go here, in the title just type clicker. After that, you're going to put a button down, then go in screen here, align horizontal, put it to center. Here you can type anything you want here, but I'm going to type nothing. After that, put height to 30% and width fill parent. Then go into blocks and scroll to button. When button 1 click do, you're going to go to variables, initialize global name, put points or whatever you want, initialize them to 0. Then you're going to set points to, so global points to, go to math and get this plus. Go to get your global points and do +1 for now. After that, you're going to get a label, and this label will display how many points you have. First of all, type points, then these two dots and 0. Then go here and set, when button 1 click, set label 1 text 2. Then go to text and join. Go to this thing like a text, type points and like this, and then get your point variable. And then, since we're going to make a shop, we are going to make a variable with like a click value and set it to 1 for now. And we're going to do the same thing for the timer variable. Timer value and set it to 0. Then we're going to make two timers, so go to search app, actually clock, and get two clocks. One of them will have a timer interval of 1000 and one will have 1. This will display like every nanosecond to check something. Then we can name this stuff. Label 1 we can put a point display, and button 1 we can make a, just call it button. Then button to click. Then get your first clock with the timer interval of 1, make it a check clock, then this will be the timer clock. Oh, what? Then go to your timer clock. When timer clock timer do, set global points to, then go to math and get that plus. Go to get global points plus get global timer value. This will change our global points by the timer value. Then go to this check timer, so this will check if we have enough points to buy something. Then go to layout, delete this, go to layout and get an absolute arrangement. Wait, no, not an absolute, a table arrangement. So you will have, I will make two buttons, so 2 rows and 2 columns. We will get ourselves some labels. Then this label will say what will the button do beside it. So let's say +1 per second, and we will display our price, let's say 100. Do the same for the second label, so +1 per click, and let's say the price is 250. Then get yourselves the buttons, so you can just put here +1 per second and +1 per click, like that. Then we are going to go in our check timer, and since we have 0 points always, I mean when we start, we can make when screen 1 initialized. So when we open this screen, we want to disable the buttons to buy stuff, so set button 1 enabled to go to logic and click false. Do the same thing for the second button, but I'll actually rename this, so +1 per second button, and wait, okay, 1 per second button. Why? Let's name it per second button and do the same for the other one. Okay, next up we are going to check, so let's get if then else and get 2 of these. So we will create prices, so we will do 1 per second price. Let's set it to the price we have here, so 100. Set it to 100 and do the same here. Wait, oh, and do the same for here, but set the price to what we had here. After that we are going to check, so if our, we'll get some math, get equals and a -1. So if, wait, if our global points are more than our prices, so per second, global per second -1. So if it's the same, it will still work. Then set our button per second enabled to true, but if it's not, then to false. Then just do the same thing here. So if our get global points are more than global per click -1, then do enable our button per click, but if it's not, set it to false. Then we'll make what will happen here when we click those 2 buttons. So per second, when this clicks, when we click this button, it will change. So set global points to, then go to math and do the minus to get global points, minus get per second, so per second price. Then we will of course make the button more expensive, so set the global per second to get the multiply block, get your get global per second times, let's say, 1.1, so it will be more and more expensive. And we will of course set our timer value to get global timer value plus 1. Then we'll do the same thing so we can duplicate. So when per click button clicks, global per click, so just change these per second to per click, and this click value, set it to click value. And then if you want to play your project, you can of course make this look better, like a background color of this button can be something like black. You can change the font size, like let's say 20, and you can type something like click me, and then change the text color to whatever you want, so like this. You see, you can also change the shape here, so rounded looks like the best, and do the same for the buttons if you want to do it. That will be it, and yeah, thanks for watching.